Hey guys, it's Alyssa from AlyssaNalani.com, and I know I'm super late to the party. I have tried to record this several times over the past week and a half or so, but just could not get it to happen, and so I've got a few minutes really quick in my afternoon, and so I'm going to take advantage of that and show you all what's happening in my planner for the month of October. Those of you who have been watching my videos, you know that I have recently switched from a standard size traveler style notebook for my planning and have gone into an A5 size Filofax Malden. So I have gone from strings to rings, and I have to say, first month in, this past September, I have really enjoyed being in this planner. So reviews for that, or the verdict for this planner is definitely 2 thumbs up, 5 stars, all the love. So I'm really enjoying it. Okay, I have changed a few things out since September. Chief among those changes is that I am in DIY fish inserts now, as opposed to Annie plans, which I have been using all year actually. I was using DIY fish last year, and one of the reasons why I decided that I wasn't going to use DIY fish anymore is actually the reason why I decided that I needed to get back in DIY fish. Now, I still love Annie plans. I love her designs and everything. So it was nothing against the inserts themselves, but I needed to train myself. I cannot believe I'm going to say this, because I've spent a lot of time explaining why I didn't need this, but I need to train myself to get back into using dailies every single day. And I've fought this for a while, but I really actually do. And so I decided to go ahead and go back to the inserts I had been using in my traveler's notebook, try it in the rings, see how I liked it. And so she had a trial set that went from September to December, and so I have inserts for the rest of the year, and it includes your month on 2 pages, a weekly spread on 2 pages, and then dailies. And I am retraining myself to use those dailies. First big reason is because I've gotten a part-time job, and I'm also working on a project that requires a lot of better time management now with this new schedule that I have, and so juggling all of these things requires me to really be best friends with my dailies. So that's the deal there. So this is my month of October. It is not completely set up. I have a bunch of things still to add, but this is the month on 2 pages. The only reservation I have about her month on 2 pages is that it is a Monday start. I don't mind a Monday start in weeklies, but it's not my preference on a monthly. However, just because, and this is probably why she does it and why a lot of people do this, just because of how it's structured and how my brain works, it is nice to have the weekend together in one space as opposed to on either side. However, I do like the Sunday at the beginning because I really do think of that as the start of the week, and to have that there, I'm kind of missing having it there. But at the same time, I also do think of the weekend as its own little, I mean, we all do. We think of it as its own little couple, its own little section of the week, and so it is kind of nice to have that together. It's a preference thing. It's not a deal breaker for me when it comes to organizing life on here, but it's just not my preference. So anyway, I've got my hours that I'm working. I've got our paydays. Now that I'm working full-time, I have a payday now, yay! And those are on every other Monday, and my husband's every other Friday. And then I have a lot of stuff going on that needs to still be in here. Also, what I will say about this is that I do like that she uses pretty much every available inch of space, and not only is the spread large because it's A5, but she does use every available inch of space, and the boxes are real nice and big, and I do like that. And it's got a grid in it too, which kind of helps with keeping everything in line, which is really nice. So the next thing I have, she has a monthly tracker on her at the beginning of the month, and I'm not using this as a tracker, as you can see, but I'm using it to write out what is due on what days. So what I have found is that most of the time when my husband and I are reviewing what needs to be paid when, or what might be coming out for an automatic payment of some kind, is that I don't really need to have a record of how much is coming out, because we know how much is coming out for each thing. We just need to review when it's coming out. So I have all of the what's and when, but I do not have the how much. But that's not something that I need when I'm just doing reference. So that's that. And then on this page, she has some note space or note pages before the week starts. And so this page is just some of the goals and tasks that I have for the month. I've already gotten one done, yay! And so these are just some things that I'm working on. And I actually think I have a few more things that I need to put on here, but that's where I'm keeping that. And then I just have a space to record what I'm reading in the month as I finish things, and where my husband and I are doing dates, or what we're doing for dates if we're at home. This is actually from the back of the insert. I just popped, it's another blank sheet that was from the back. I popped it up here because I have a few more lists that I'd like to make. This is for a photo a day challenge that I'm doing on Instagram. I actually completed this one. I'll mark that off. There we go. And then we go into the week. So I have this little divider I made out of, what is this? Laminating sheets. I have this laminating sheet divider thing that I made. Sorry, my mind literally just stopped. I couldn't complete my sentence. But I have one to mark the week, and then I have one to mark the day. So anyway, so that's what this is, and I just keep little Post-its on there. And so I'm going to go ahead and show you what a blank week looks like, so you're not trying to muddle through all of my scribbles. So this is what the week on 2 pages looks like. You have a little box here that has 3 little check boxes, which you can put like your 3 top priorities, and you've got some space there. You have a great big space for notes here. You've got a little mini habit tracker here, and then you have Monday through Friday, and then Saturday and Sunday. And it's nice, it's big, it's clean. There's lots of space for decorating if you are into decorating. There's lots of space for notes if that's what you need. And so this is what I'm working on here. What I'm trying to do here is kind of divide this note space into 3 sections. Right now I have it for home and family, the blog, and YouTube channel, and then stuff that I have to do for church. And so I'm thinking, as I'm looking at this blank space, of continually having the note space divided into the sections that I know are going to take precedence for the week. If not, those same 3 sections, because those are pretty much the huge task-driven portions of my life, if that makes sense. So I'll have tasks for home and family, I'll have tasks for the blog and the channel, and then I'll have tasks for things that I have to do for my responsibilities at church. So that's what I'm thinking of doing there. And then just your regular, listing. And then I've got some habits that I'm kind of trying to track in there. And I think I mentioned in the past before, you guys, I am not the best habit tracker. It's just, I'm trying. Okay, so this was yesterday and Wednesday. I have tried to start doing my scripture writing at the beginning of my page. These are huge pages, you guys. These are huge pages, and I don't always have things to fill in here. So I've decided to go ahead and do my scripture reading or scripture writing at the top of the page. That's the first thing I do in the morning, just a little scripture writing, and then do the rest of my note taking and things on the second half of the page. Okay, this is today. I did that. Still have some things to do. I actually was not planning on filming today. Oh my goodness. That's why it's not on here. But I am getting it done, so I'm really, really excited about that. So I'm going to add that to the end of the list. So that's what my days are looking like in my dailies. And like I said, I am training myself to be better about my dailies, because it's not something that I am very good at, which is one of the reasons why I told myself that I didn't need to do them. Okay, so I have October in here. I have November. Sorry, I had to turn off the camera for just a second. So anyway, I have the month of October. I've also printed out all of November, and then I printed out just the month on 2 pages for December so that I could get my future or forward planning done on there. Okay, my second section I've named Home. Now, for those of you who watched my last setup, you'll know that I had really started looking at the get it done method. Get it done, getting it done, get it done. Based on the book by David Allen, which has really sort of infiltrated some planners in the planner community. Infiltrated the planners in the planner community? That sounded so negative, so very spy and espionage-esque. What I meant is that a lot of people are checking into it and seeing if it's something that they want to incorporate in their planner system. Anyway, so I looked into that and really loved the concept. However, it wasn't something that I was really embracing in September, and that's simply because it really takes effort, and it requires you to form new habits, to form new good planning habits. And you guys, I have such bad planning habits, I really, really do. And so I wasn't truly embracing it as I should have. So I believe some of this was closer to the front. I have now moved it into the middle of the planner. I still have an inbox, some inbox pages. I still have a next actions list, which has nothing on it, and a someday maybe list, which also has nothing on it. But I did get some stuff done on my inbox list, so that's good. So it's here as I need it, but I am not forcing it. And I still haven't read the book. So I maybe mentally I'm not making as much of investment in this as maybe I should or whatever, but I am in a season right now where I am just trying to just stay afloat. And while I do need to get things done, I just need to get them done. I don't need to worry so much about adding new procedures, if that makes sense. I'm totally interested in it, but I just need to get the stuff done instead of thinking about getting them done, if that makes sense. I don't know. Anyway, so it's here. I do keep this inbox folder mainly for receipts or any other small pieces of paperwork that I need to keep on hand or transfer to its, final envelope or, place in my filing system. So I do keep that in here. And then I just keep some blank pages in here with my husband's name on it if there's anything that he needs me to take note of or remind him of, or whatever. I have a section in that for him, a section there for him, and then I have this section that's labeled marriage. As you can see, I've got pictures of the two of us, and then I don't know, let me turn the page here. I keep I've talked about this before, I just keep some blank copies of our spouse meeting notes that we do. And like I said, I will be talking about this at some point on the blog again, and doing a video about it. I just haven't had the time. But yes, so I keep that in there. And then the next section is for church, and it's literally just like blank graph and lined paper that I keep for different lists and things and planning things that I have going on. And then I have a section for lists, and this is literally just, blank pages. Oh, mercy. Blank pages that I keep for list making, and then I have some documents in the back here. That's not really anybody's business. So, and then I have a notepad here that's got some stuff on it. And y'all, that's it. That is it. I don't know that I'm going to be adding anything else. This is really just for like the day-to-day things. I have really been kind of going back and forth about how much I believe in the necessity of multiple planners. I've always been a multiple planner person, but lately I've been thinking about, okay, is that just because I like multiple books or because I absolutely, honest to goodness, need multiple spaces? I love my traveler's notebooks. I love my Filofax. I mean, for real, like I think about what to do with my happy planner. Like I have a use for it, but every time I'm in a craft store or an office supply store and I'm like, ooh, I want to buy another one, you know, and it's just like, I think it's just, you know, planner frenzy, or I don't know what you call it, when you want to buy all the things knowing that you don't need them. But I'm really thinking about 2019 and what I want to do. And do I need to consolidate? Do I need to even branch out more to keep track of more things? So anyway, as of right now, it is what I need it to be, and I'm just gonna go from there. I did take out, I forgot to mention, I took out all those like pictures and things that I had printed off of Facebook because it was unnecessary, not bulk, I like bulk, but they were unnecessary pages that I had to keep flipping through and I wasn't really paying attention to them. So I took all of that out. Now it's less distracting, it's more, it's a lot simpler and cleaner. And so I just have my little dividers in here. I made them out of a fall themed scrapbooking pad that I had from last year. And it's really lovely and I'm really enjoying it. Oh, hello. That's stuff that I wasn't really trying to show. Wow, all of that. Anyway, so I've got some lovely paper in here. And you know what? I think I had, yeah, I do. Let me show you what it is. If I can find it online, I will link it below, but here's what the cover looks like for the paper pad. Autumn Leaves. I got it at Joann's last year, so I don't know about its availability. But it does have gold foiling, which is lovely. And I'm really enjoying it. But that's it, you guys. I still have a bunch of things to do before I go to work this afternoon. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave it like this. And if you have any questions, comments, you know where to leave them. Oh, you know what I do want to show you? Okay, so, because it's sitting right here in front of me and I'm so super duper excited. So if you follow me on Instagram, you have seen, I have posted that I've been working on a project that I cannot wait to share with you guys. And I cannot help myself. I have to show you this. I really shouldn't, but I have to show you this. This is a Martha Stewart customizable disc-bound notebook, which I'm using to house a new product that I will be placing on my website here in the near future. I've been working on it, you guys, and it's planner related. And I'm super, super excited to show you. I'm also extremely nervous because, you know, when you make something, you don't know if people are actually gonna like it or if it's just gonna fall flat, but it is something that is, it's something that I'm looking forward to using, and so I just thought I would also offer it as something to share with you guys. So keep a lookout for that video. Also, if you follow me on Instagram, if you don't follow me on Instagram, the link is in the description. But if you follow me on Instagram, keep a lookout for that announcement. And also here on the channel, there will be a video for when I walk you through that beautiful notebook. So anyway, I need to go and finish up my to-do list before the afternoon gets the better of me. I hope you all are doing great. I hope you all have had a great first week of October and have a wonderful weekend, and I will talk to you all later. And signing off, I will see you all later. Bye-bye.